Hey, CD5Ola here with basically today I'm going to be working through a team from mostly scratch. I came up with an idea for a team, I had an idea, decided to play with it, decided let's try to build something, and then I realized that, oh, this might be cool to, record like a whole team building, process, so to speak, from the very beginning, or most of the beginning. And yeah, I tried doing this with Volcano, but then things happened, file didn't save, and I was sad. But let's hope this works. I think so far everything looks good. And yeah, so, yeah, for me, when I start building a team, I always start with an idea. And this idea, I had a little bit of brainstorming too, and then when I realized, oh, I could record this, but my idea is to be using Don't Move. The really exciting thing about this skill is the 2 AoE. And we've already seen it being used to good effect by like Otabo and other people. I remember this change. I've definitely wanted to play with the 2 AoE Don't Move when I saw this change being made for 1.38. And so yeah, when I start building a team, I start here at the master guide. I just open the stats, and then so maybe I want to use some sort of job or something, or maybe I don't know. It's just nice having all this info out in the open. I mean, I'm going to be looking through like a lot of this for what I want generally as well. And so yeah, I just look for ideas. Maybe like uncommonly used weapons or other armors, possibly fun interactions between equipment and abilities. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of things that we can explore. So I always start with the master guide. And yeah, people's teams are also possibly a good one if there's something interesting that catches your eye. There's a recent vid of one of former Deathcore's teams with like the 2 last song, 2 swords chemists, and the ninjas. That was pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah, I want to be trying to use Don't Move. So some initial brainstorm ideas I had was possibly give the Don't Move user Faith Rod for really high accuracy. Then I thought that once I thought of Don't Move, right? Don't move, they can't move, they're stuck in place. So what's a good way to do this? Attack them from range. That's the whole concept behind my standstill team. Back when Hunting Bow was added, Don't Move at 100% rate, which is awesome. But probably not good for the game. Anyways, so yeah, attack them at range. So what attacks at range? Oh, books! And Madam Gen adds stop at 33%. That seems pretty neat. What's a good class that uses books? Oh, mediators. Okay, and then Thief and White Robe, anti-elements, good equips, and then quickening. Why not? I like quickening. And probably some talk skills so that said mediator will use quickening, move HP up, or MP up, depending. MP for the quickening, HP for general goodness. Another thing I thought was using dances. That was one thing that popped up recently in like the balance thread. People were talking about Nameless Dance, and like, oh, what if I pair Don't Move with Nameless Dance, right? If they're stuck there, they can't get to me, and this gives me more time for Nameless Dance to pepper them with statuses. By that same logic, Last Dance and Slow Dance also work. Right? Last Dance denies them turns to possibly use like Asuna or Stigma Magic to get rid of the Don't Move. And also, by extension, that means my guy has more time to reapply Don't Move. Similarly, Slow Dance, much more gradual, obviously, with Slow Dance due to the low hit rate. But if I can just keep them stuck long enough, right, then just slowly take down their speed. I don't know. And then something else if I want to use someone with quickening, maybe an item bot. Right, this way, if they aren't hitting me, then this chemist can just sit back and use quickening. Right, if no one's being damaged, then she doesn't need to throw, or the chemist doesn't need to throw potions or whatever, and so it can just use quickening. And then I can just have the meteor focus on whacking away, on attacking with the books, the dictionary. And if I do that, then I give concentrate to the mediator, obviously. right? Because I want the things to hit. Well, I mean, maybe not obviously, because like there are obviously other good support abilities to choose from, like Unyielding, say. But Concentrate, I think Concentrate makes sense. I don't know, we'll see. So those are ideas at the moment. I'm not sure if I want to use the Faith Rod thing, just because if we look at... So I want to pair the Don't Move with, like, I do like the Priest with White Magic for Raise 2. But neither Priest nor Time Mages can equip rods, and Faith Rod is a rod. So then I guess I could go Summoner for rod. This gives me Fairy, some Revival, and Moogle might also be relevant. But Summoner is so squishy. So squishy. Faith Rod also makes me pretty vulnerable. I'd probably have Reflect Ring to cover that. And then Fairy is also not amazing for Revival. So I'm currently unsure what I want to do with that. I'm also unsure, like, that's all the ideas I've sort of brainstormed so far. That's all I have. So, let's start building. And that means just keep looking at the master guide for ideas and stuff. I really have no idea where I'm going to go with this now. And now I'll have to try to remember to narrate my thoughts. So yeah, right, Don't Move. So I guess I can attack them from afar. Baron in that thread mentioned, oh, you can always jump on someone who's Don't Move, and that's very true. So that might be something to consider. Max PA Lancer. I don't want a Max PA Lancer. I think having the 10 speed Lancer with Dragon Whisker is a pretty nice setup. It's just 5 CT jump at big damage. I like it. Where the advantage of 8 speed Lancers that you can jump on the first turn. But I think 10 speed Lancers are just better for other things, especially since if you're getting good damage from jumps, you're still doing okay, at least okay damage with the pokes. But that is just me, most likely. Okay, let's look at some other things that might work well. You know, equipment breaks, not something I'm a big fan of, but might also work, possibly, you know, if they're stuck there. Alternatively, I can go with, like, Arm Aim. Or Leg Aim, but if I want to go with Leg Aim, I'd rather have Hunting Bow. Just because worse odds of adding Leg Aim, but at least I'm, you know, poking at them in the meantime. So that's something I might want to consider as well. Let's look at some weapons. Oh, Throwing Knife on the item block chemist, that seems good, right? 1, it's at range. 2, Death Sentence. Death Sentence. That seems good, and that might be something I want on my Mediator, possibly as well, as an alternate way to sort of mess with them. Although, Stop Procs seem awesome. Stop Procs seem awesome. That's probably the best way to add Stop, because the actual Stop spell, 6 CT, terrible accuracy, Stop doesn't last very long, 300 JP, ugh, no thank you. Phoenix Blade? Oh, that's another cool unit. I was considering like a 14 speed Phoenix Blade user, so Thief with Equip Shield for Zephyr Shield, then Thief has to clothes, Sprint Shoes, or Curse String, whatever, right? And so, then it's like almost a unit, right? It's effective 7 speed from the Always Slow. I might want to try that out. That's another thing, sometimes I just have so many ideas, I just cram them into a team and call it a team, even though it's not really a team or something, it's just 4 units I want to see in action. That's something, yeah, like, I sort of, like, some ideas just come from, like, a unit that I want to see, and then I sort of craft a team around them to make them really work. Like in Volcano, that was the Ega Knife, Hidden Knife, Earth Slashing Ninja. Volcano revolved around him. It started with him, and they're just like, okay, what do I go from here? You know, oh, Earth Absorb. That seems fair. You know, spears could be interesting. Just like one of these other spears, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about, because again, I don't know where it's going. I'm just looking. I'm just looking for things. Octagon Rod? Frog Proc, that's huge. Cloths? Harps as well? Lamia harp, whatever. More stop? Charm could be funny. Stop's pretty fun though. I think it's the damned who's just like, oh my god, Bloody String's the best harp. Let's use the Lamia harp. Why not? And I could use some songs in the, like, last... Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Okay, so what if... Okay. Bard with last song. Right, this way, like, say my don't move user casts don't move and misses someone. If the quick hits, they can go again. I probably want to pair short charge with her. Short charge seems pretty reasonable. How much did don't move? 3 CD? Okay, that's fine. 2 CD even faster, but would be good with like raise 2. There's just a lot of possible interactions. I love how like you have a lot of flexibility. It's very customizable. Let's get my cursor on screen. Another thing I might want to consider would be like AoE attacks, right? If multiple units are caught in the 2 AoE from the don't move, then like summon magic would be fine, or even something like Grand Cross or Southern Cross might be pretty good. Geomancy, Elemental from Geomancy was another thing I considered, even though Auto Potion and or Shell / Magic Defense Up just eats it up so hard, but why not? Why not? I could go Magic Guns, I guess that's boring, and also everyone's equipping white robes and stuff for them, so meh. There's Stone Gun, I guess. Nothing wrong with Stone Gun. You could go for the Hunting Bow, just stay on the don't move theme. These bows are also good. I personally am a huge fan of Mythor Bow. I think it's the best one. Because that 1 extra speed, and remember long bows do take speed in the formula, so it helps, right? It helps the archer get to 10 speed, which is a pretty nice speed to be at. And then I think Mythor Bow is just really, really good. Wind Slash Bow was always something that was enticing due to the Hurricane. Right? If it procs, that's guaranteed 1/3 off their HP. That could definitely be relevant. Range things with Kagesogi, right? Like Mythor Bow or Ultimus Bow with Kagesogi. That seems fine. That's something. Yeah, this is kind of looking like an alternate version of Standstill in a way, without the 4 archers. What if I had an archer with time magic? What's stopping me? What's stopping me? Because there might be better secondaries? Okay, but that could be funny. That could be interesting, right? Like hybrid units like this? Like, or the nice thing about status-based, about like the statuses, like time magic and yin yang magic, is that it's primarily based on your faith, less on MA, right? It's mostly like the constant, like MA does factor into success rate, but it's primarily based on your faith. So, and similarly talk skill as well. It's primarily based just on that flat constant there. Which is why talk skill is so good, too. You can put a slap on a 40 faith unit, and then there you go. It'll be pretty good at talking. June's Draw Out as well, another good option. I love Cheery. Cheery's so good. 2 AoE, big damage, love it. Like it really deserves that 400 JP cost. It's like it's expensive, but it's worth it. So interesting. Like it is interesting. Coming up with stuff like this. Wait, are harps MA times WP? Magic Song on the Bard? Right, if I go like a more magical route, use like summon and elemental and whatnot, then magic song seems perfectly viable. Might be more relevant than last song, I don't know. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. I think Carved Model and Hell Ivy are like some of the most common terrain effects, and those two status effects are part of the game plan. Geomancy having these nasty status effects again? Good choice. Good choice. That's relevant. I could honestly even see Elemental going back to 5 range, but that might be really good then. It's still got the AoE, it's instant. It doesn't do that much damage, but like it adds up, especially if you don't have Auto Potion or Magic Defense up. Elemental seems good. I would not object to Elemental. So you use the bathroom. Yeah, I should remember. Keep in mind how long this goes, in case of saving problems, maybe. Normally, teams for me take a really long time. So, yeah, I don't know how long this is going to go either. I just hope this is interesting for you guys, maybe. Volcano only took me like an hour, which is surprising. I usually take way more. I usually take at least 2, I think. It takes me a while. I don't... It usually takes me longer than an hour for Volcano. But Volcano is also pretty just straightforward. I also mentioned a video where I thought I had explained like my choices for like basically everything on Volcano. Turns out I explained it to a friend and it wasn't actually recorded, but whatever. If you guys are curious, that's my thoughts on it. I can PM me or something, I guess. I'm just being an attention whore right now. Okay. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna want to support a unit. So we're gonna have like don't move user. Support a unit that I'm considering is gonna be the item bot. Magic Song Bard could be really interesting. Meteor also seems really interesting. Have like a Meteor and Bard go around stopping people, except Meteor is just better for that, cause they're faster and actually well, the Bard would definitely do more damage. But I'm more interested in the stop proc, right? Because if you're stopped, you're kind of helpless, and then you just keep whacking away at you. Could use some food too. Yeah, I don't know where this team's going yet. Like once I make one unit, then I think I have a better idea, because then I can start sort of building around it and making the team cohesive, I guess. At the moment, all I know is I want someone to cast Don't Move. And I have some random ideas floating about. Both dances seem interesting. Songs seem interesting. Do I just want to have a Don't Move user, like 2 Mediators and a Bard with 2 Madeline Gens and a Rami Harp, just going for those stop procs? That could be funny. Which case last song would be pretty good. So I could have this Bard could have white magic. I think that's fair. I think that'd be fine. Just because I'm definitely gonna want to support unit for raise tune as soon as and whatnot. And Bards have it's not a great MP. If I go this, I could put on the Meteor instead. I need to use the bathroom. That's getting distracting. I can't think well. I'll be right back. But, no, yeah, because, like, the Bard, like, we have good MA. We have slightly worse MA with a Meteor. We have good MA. Not great MP, but I can spec it with, like, Green Beret, which helps the Bard move in, which will help the Bard move with the Meteor, right? This way they both have 4 move. Green Beret gives the Bard some MP. And then, like, but mostly it's getting the Bard can move in for the Ramen Harp shots. I'll think about it, and I'll be, well, this will all be slice for you guys. Anyways, yeah, let's think about that for a while. And also, what would you guys do? That'd be a cool thing for you guys too. If if any of you are willing to sit through all this, give your own thoughts. I mean, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Anyways, I'll be right back. In real life, yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, white magic on the Bard. I think that makes sense. I think that would make sense. Okay, I'd be fine with that. Yeah, Ramen Harp Bard uses like magic song, white magic. I could have. The don't move user will also benefit from the magic songs, however slightly. Now, actually, if this Bard is going white magic, this frees up my don't move user, so I can just have the don't move user. I'd have it be something like. I could have it be a chemist. I could have it be a paladin. I could have basically I have more flexibility now. It could be on a samurai. It could be on a samurai. Could be on a samurai? Samurai. Huh. Wait, give the samurai equip mage gear because Faith Rod can still be two-handed, and then you got the oh my god. No. Maybe? That seems unnecessary. I think I'd rather just have Magic Attack up in Cheery. Magic Attack will still boost don't move hit rate a little bit. It affects that main part. Right? Like, that seems interesting, right? Samurai can first bless me. Yeah, Samurai first don't move units, then walks in Cheeries. That sounds awesome. Now here's my other dilemma though. Don't move user. Don't move is in time magic. You know what else is in time magic? Slow 2. Do I run slow 2 instead? Do I run slow 2 with don't move? I'd probably want single. Cause single can really screw some people over. Really badly. So that seems fun. Do I run haste 2? That'd be interesting, but samurais also have Masamune. That's another thing. Do I even want Masamune? Because if the samurai hastes herself, then in future turns she'll be going before other 8-speed casters, and the sinkhole won't be as effective. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Chances are, Masamune or Haste 2 or whatever is probably going to be pretty good. Chances are, I might not want a Samurai with Time Magic just because that means she'd have to go in like melee range possibly. This is of course like best case scenario. I'm assuming that don't move just lands on people, everyone's ensnared, and then we can just laugh at them while reading to them or something. And playing awful music. So does my samurai want to go in? Though again, if they're stuck, they're in that AoE. And it could be beautiful. I don't know, that'd be really interesting. What katana are there? Right, I'd probably want to use Kiyomori for the MA. Because she's not here to attack. Muramasa could be interesting, but again, not for attacking. She's there for don't move and Shuri. That's how they work. So I just go with Kiyomori, yeah. I'm so boring. I don't mess around with like other new equips and stuff. I just stick to good things. I'm boring. Oh man, what do I want to do? Like, right? Like elemental is something I might want to consider. Geomancy, elemental, whatever. Do I want the bar? Do I want the quickening meteor? Do I want the item bot canvas with quickening? What do I want? I don't know. That's what makes it so hard. There's so many possibilities, so many fun things to do. I just don't know what's a good combo. What would be a good combination? Let's take a look at the weapons again. Or other equips, right? Like quickening item bot chemist with quickening seems pretty. It's boring, but I'm somehow really tempted to run it. Just because a really fast, right? If you have a really fast person just using the throwing knife, you're going to be adding death sentence. And it's already at a 33% rate. Death sentence? Good way to kill someone. Does defense ring block death sentence? Defense ring, you are so good. You are so good. Like, we already knew this, but holy crap. Wow. 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 Defense ring is really good. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, what am I thinking about right now? I'm thinking about I'm thinking about who I want to get hit by don't move. And it's most likely melee attackers. Right? Because if they can't move, then they can't get in range. They can't get in range, they can't hurt me. And not hurting me is good. And I'll be right back. Apologies, I have a slight cold and I need to blow my nose. So melee users, right? I want them to get hit by don't move, but unfortunately they have 40 faith, which is one of the reasons why I wanted Faith Rod to begin with, to almost ensure that they get hit by the don't move, right? It's probably like 85+% on a 40 faith unit to get hit by don't move. Something like that. 70 faith users, the casters, chances are very high they'll get hit by don't move, but they don't care that much. Right, they don't care that much, unfortunately. And they don't care about death sentence either, so I can't kill them as easily, I guess, is my concern. I don't know where I was going with that, I guess, but okay. So if don't move catches the mages, then attacking with magic seems pretty reasonable because they have 70 faith as well, so they'll be taking, good damage from magic. So that seems reasonable. I could always just be boring, give the bar to Holy, if he's going white magic as well. Take advantage of that awesome 12 MA. And you know, with magic, I'm also still, if melee units are caught by don't move, then well, they're also going to get hit by magic anyways. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much, which is totally possible. The geometry seems neat, but does it do enough damage? Does it have enough impact? Right, you need multiple geomancies for it to be effective. You definitely have them at range, and you have some small AoE though. Right, I also need the team to be effective when the enemy isn't caught by don't move. Right, and so like random stop procs from the Madam Gen and Ramia Harp would be good for that. Geomancy, it's very easy to shrug off. I've mentioned this already, and that's a huge fear of mine. It's very easy to shrug off. Due to magic defense up / the Timeson already being popular from like spell guns. And then Auto Potion, also a very commonly used reaction building because it's very good. Also negates most of the damage from Geomancy. So it's turning me away from it. But more statuses? More free damage? Because it's unevadable. Elemental's unevadable. Which is pretty nice. Also, if they're stopped, then the auto potion isn't triggering and stuff. But that's right. That's assuming a lot of good things are going my way, and that's a dangerous thing to assume. It's fun to assume, it's fun to think about those best case scenarios. It's really fun, but you can't count on them. So, Time Magic Stamina with like Don't Move and Sinkhole is... that is promise. That is promise. I could also slap it onto the Mediator, even. Right, if it's just Thief Hat and White Robe, she's going to be safe from all the elements. I could do Curse Ring to be mostly element proof, but then I'm not raised 2 proof. I could go Magic Ring. Prevent Holy, because Holy is scary to do like a shit ton of damage. I could put on a really fast Thief. I get 1 Don't Move. I get 2 Don't Moves if I put on a female Thief. Let's make it really fast. That doesn't seem great. I don't like that plan. Right now I'm looking at stats for people who have like... well, again, time magic. It's faith-based. I don't care. It can be anyone. So then, who has a good skill set that could work well? Right? If time magic will count as sort of like an offensive kind of move, what would pair well with it? So other ranged options like archers, I'm shying away from them because they might just prefer shooting with their bow instead of casting Don't Move. Not always, I'm sure, but maybe. I don't know. I don't want it to be Oracle, because then I have like 2 status-based things going on, and it's like, which one does it use? Not the one I want? Oh, that sucks. Because if with the Oracle, I give her like Paralyze and like, I don't know, Sleep or Dispel Magic, or maybe something else. Right, then the AI gets to pick which does to use. I want them to use Don't Move, but Paralyze is probably higher priority because Don't Act is generally much more scary than Don't Move. So they'll probably go for Paralyze. Never use Don't Move. I'm sad, right? You want to avoid that sort of little conflict, right? So like sometimes you'll see units with like Black Magic or Summer Magic, and then something like Time Magic or Yin Yang Magic. And so you have like two offensive skill sets going together, and it's like like you're giving the AI choices that you don't necessarily want them to make, because you don't know what they're going to do. Or they might go for damage when status is better, or status when damage is better. Nah. AI is stupid, remember. Except with Reflect, and then they're brilliant. AI is really good with Reflect. It's fun. Oh, is Dual Move reflectable? It's reflectable. It's reflectable. But it's 2 AoE, so I might end up catching my own units anyways. Unless everyone has Reflect. No. No, I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea at all. Stop is reflectable? Stop sucks. I said that earlier. Not good. Oh my god. Could you imagine like a reflected single? That would be so sick. Reflected bounce single off friendly unit with reflect to cancel. Oh my god, that would be so cool. That would be so cool, but probably never gonna happen. It's not the team we're building. So let's stay on topic. Stay on topic. Stay focused. Another bad thing on my part I've noticed is that once I have these ideas, I sort of keep going back to them. These are the only ones floating in my mind, which is probably good. Right? At some point, I do need to actually make the team. In the meantime, though, it's just me sitting around and you know, making teams is hard. It takes a long time. And I like making my teams effective. I'm pretty competitive as a person. No guarantees that this team will be good, though. But it's also good to just have fun, play the game. Have fun making a neat and interesting team. Okay, let's decide. Time Magic Samurai sounds good. It sounds good. Don't move to harass, and then Chiri when available. She might end up just going full on Chiri once she's in range, which would be, do I want that? Like, do I want her to focus on using Don't Move, or do I want her, or do I? I mean, I wanted, when I was thinking of the team, right? The idea was that the Don't Move user only focuses on Don't Move. I put it on a samurai, on a high MA samurai with Chiri. Don't Move is more like a harassment thing. And just, oh, does it catch someone? Awesome. Now I'm just gonna Chiri all day. Which I'm generally fine with. If Chiri's hitting enemies, it's a good thing. But right, if I wanted to be super focused on Don't Move, then I could just make her priest or Time Mage with Y Magic secondary, right? Give her only Don't Move from Time Magic, and then whatever else, and then hope my team does its thing. Which can be fun, right? Having a super focused build, it can be very interesting. It can be cool. I don't know if that's the thing I want to go for though. Also, just having a disruption, Sinkhole is really good. Sinkhole's so good. Sinkhole's very good. Slow 2's very good. A lot of things are just very good. But the plan is Don't Move. The plan is Don't Move. I should decide. I can still go Summoner for the Faith Rod, and then I'd have access to Moogle, Fairies, and other things. I don't want to use... Do I want to use a Summoner? Do I want to use a Summoner? Probably not. What are other units? What are other units going to be? You know, Y Magic Bard sounds fine. If I go with Magic Song, then the Samurai makes even more sense. Because, you know, Magic Song will boost Chiri. Geomancy also gets boosted by Magic Song. Or the problem is, well, it's not terrible, right? The thing is, if the bard just focuses on Magic Song, he might very rarely only use the Ramya Heart, which is bad, maybe. It depends on what I want to do. I could just go with a couple Mediators with the Madam Gems. But I think a bard would be interesting. Last Song could be interesting. Last Song is just really fun. Last Song is really fun. I like Last Song. But I wouldn't be using it very well on this team. Let's face it. It would not be that good. So, I think Magic Song on the bard with White Magic, sure. Time Magic Samurai with only Don't Move, maybe Sinkhole. That seems fine. Item Bot Chemist won't benefit, but could be good. Maybe I'm just going all over the place with this team now, right? It's not, I still don't have a strong focus. It's just this hodgepodge of ideas. Here's Don't Move, and now let's have fun. Let's party. Deciding what to do is tough. Well, I mean, okay. Otaba's had a Time Magic Samurai who did use Don't Move a lot, but I don't remember if said samurai had Chiri or not. Right? Naturally, if she only has like Murasame and Masamune and like Bison Boat, Samurai's going to act totally differently than if she had Chiri. Right? Because in the first case, she can't really hurt the enemy. There's Bison Boat, right? But that's only if an enemy is charging. Oh, I guess I don't need Sinkhole then, because I have Bison Boat. For the Samurai. Which is 50 JP cheaper, so that's relevant. Don't move. Yeah. Right, Sinkhle's at range, obviously. 5 range. 5 range. I had a good hit rate, but... Oh, same hit rate, don't move. Yeah, the Don't Move is going to be... Because I'm going to be pumping the Samurai's MA really high, Don't Move should be 100% on 75th units that don't have like Magic Evade. And that means it would be around 75-ish% for... Or not 75. It'll probably be right around 70% for 45th users, which I think is acceptable. It's somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 chance. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a Samurai with Time Magic. Oh god, this team is going to be so awkward. So Time Magic Samurai, White Magic Bard, and then what? Probably not the Dancer. No Dancer. Mediator? Chemist? Elemental user? 3, choose 2. Mediator. Kinda wanna see the Madam Gens. That'd be really fun. Could give her Quickening. Could give the Meteor Quickening as well. Maybe it'll act hilariously passive and stuff. Quickening's fun, or stick with the plan. Item Bot Chemist Quickening probably makes more sense. I will not give the Bard Holy, even though if I give the Bard Holy, then I shouldn't be using Ramya Harp. I should be using the Rune Blade for the MA and stuff. So let's half stick with the plan and just, yeah. So very supportive Bard. I could have the Meteor and the Item Chemist both with Quickening. That could be fun. Okay, don't move hits. Now what does my team do? Chemist uses Quickening. Or maybe use the Throwing Knife. Mediator hopefully gets in range, then either use the status or attacks with Madeline Gen. Ideally attacks with Madeline Gen, so I might just want to just give her like nothing. Just concentrate and just go. Magic Cloak would help with like the talk skills though too. And then Geomancy could be good, or I go with 2 AoE spells: Tornado and Quake from Scholar, Summoner, and the Fire from Wizards. Poison? Nah, no thanks. It has so little impact. It's like, yeah, it's not great in my opinion. 2 AoE is pretty nice. High hit rate, high accuracy is also pretty nice, but just doesn't do enough. Summoner? What's fun in Summoner? What's fun in Summoner Land? Honestly, just a basic summon would be fine. Oh, Lich is nice. Also a mostly faith-dependent summon. Not amazing hit rate, but it gets the job done. I like Lich. Or Lich? Nah, I don't know. I'm an ignorant fool. Oh, Sylph. You're part of the don't act, don't move plan thing. Oh, you could be interesting. You just do nothing to thief out users, but Anyway, if I want, I could go like hunting bow crossbow user, but nah, not at this point. No thanks. The samurai isn't gonna focus on using don't move. What am I doing? This is terrible. Let's change it. Into what? Could be a Mediator with Time Magic. With only like don't move, and then has the Madeline Gen as well? Ooh. That sounds interesting. Then I could have like, 2 Madeline Gens and Ramia Heart. Ooh. Oh, why not? Samurai would be so good for the AoE though. Oh, but the Samurai could be a separate unit. It could be like a white magic Samurai. Then we have the Bard have Elemental, because Bards have awesome stats. Whoa. The thing is, white magic Samurai, there's probably bound to be situations where she's gonna have to end up going for a raise 2, and I'd much rather have her go for a Chiri. Because Chiri is just that powerful. It's so good. Like it's very easy to just hit 15 MA, slap on an MA up, and then Chiri's doing 180 at 2 AoE. Instant. It's good. I'm not saying it's like overpowered or anything. I'm just saying it's good. It's good. I like Cheery. I've said that already. So right, if I want the Samurai to use Cheery as much as possible, I could give the Samurai Quickening. I could give the Samurai Quickening. I could give the Samurai Quickening. I'm typing with one hand because I'm holding the mic to close enough to my mouth so that it's audible. TM Mediator. Quickening Samurai? Mediator with Madam Gen. Something Mediator with Madam Gen. Could be Quickening, could be White Magic, could be White Magic. It could be White Magic. It could be. Oh my god. Wait, this sounds really fun. This sounds really like when you like start thinking of different combinations of the stuff. Like, whoa, this could be really cool. This could be really cool. This could be really cool. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my god, this could be so cool. So I think oh god, but the media, the mediators. If I go White Magic Mediator, both mediators 70 faith, but they have the Thief and White Robe to help, but then they could still just get like paralyzed. Don't Act would be kind of bad, especially since all my statuses would be on the mediator. I could also go with the Bard. Give the Bard White Magic. Another alternative for the Samurai would be like Punch Art for Stigma Magic, Revive, and like maybe Secret Fist. Depending on how much I wanted to use Cheery, which could be like always. Bard with White Magic makes a bit more sense because he's going to be staying back already due to Magic Song. Whereas the Meteors, especially Madam Gen, I want them to go in and attack. So let's... yeah. I think White Magic Bard is the right choice. Then we can give this Mediator... Could be Item, could be Punch Art, could be Quickening, could be... yeah. This is so interesting. What do I want to do? I don't know. I don't know. Especially the range attack, and like, if I give her Quickening, then I have to give her some talk skills. She probably won't be using Quickening that much, honestly. So maybe I just give her a supporting thing, so like Item, or Draw Out even, right? Masamune. Oh yeah, if I give the Samurai Quickening, then the Samurai, the Cheery one, doesn't get Masamune, because I want to use Quickening, and not Masamune. I've mentioned how I felt that Masamune plus Quicken on the same unit is kind of awkward. So I'm gonna stick by it. So what do I want this last meteor to be? Let's look. Okay. And when you're stuck, let's look at possible options. Archer, Snipe could be really interesting. Like Steel Evil, I guess. And I guess Armaim, but I mean Stop could do that, and I'd rather have to do that on the attack. Even though Armaim is higher hit rate. What do we have in Paladin Land? We have Re-Raise, Transfusion, Iron Will, Nurse. Steel Evil is so much better than Consecration, oh my god. So much better. Because, dropping an undead unit's not really the best way to deal with them. It works for a while, then... I mean, it works. Yeah, only for a while. Squires. Ultima? No thanks. Ultima isn't bad. It's like ranged Cheery, but with charge time. But Ultima can still do like fine damage. It's like Ultima's in a good spot right now. I could see it going to 4 CT, but I like to push for power, and that's honestly greedy. Like Ultima is totally fine right now. It's totally fine. At one point early on, there used to be Ultima and Ultima 2, and that was kind of a mess. Ultima 2 was like straight up damage MA times like 12 at 2 AoE or something, so if you just like max stacked like a Scholar, at the time was a Sage, I think, was just max MA and just like match attack and just killed everything. Let's not go there. Could have 2 white magic users, never bad, is it? Is it bad? If I go Monk, it would be for Stigma Magic, Revive, and then maybe Secret Fist. Maybe Secret Fist. Secret Fist? Like, I like having the Time Magic Meteor, I like the Quickening Samurai. I'm more unsure what to do with these last 2. So I'm definitely leaning towards White Magic Bard. Or just look at everything. Especially if you're boring like me, right? You're gonna remember the skills that you've previously used before. Generally because like they're good or whatever, right? But it's good to just have a reminder, like, oh, Hokotan, like could be good, could be interesting. Obviously not the right thing for this build, like Kagesogi. But we're not using like an archer, so Kagesogi doesn't seem right. Though we could add Don't Move. Nah. Not the right build. Scholar, we don't really have elemental stuff going on. I mean, there is the 2 AoE stuff, Tornado and Quake, and Bio 2, Frog Proc is always good. I don't think that's what we're going for either. It doesn't strengthen our team, right? We're going to be super vulnerable to like statuses. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. What should the Mediator be? Right, vulnerability to statuses? Oh, that makes me think Monk or Priest. Stigma Magic and Asuna are great. But then another white magic user means even more vulnerable to magic, although as I've mentioned, has Thief Hat and White Robe to hopefully cover enough things, and I still need to figure out what to do with the accessory slot. Ah, this game's hard. This game's hard. What am I thinking about right now? I'm just saying filler things at the moment. What? Yeah, I'm really liking Quickening Samurai. Let's go like Murasame, Bizenboat, Chiri. We're good. Like, what would be good about quickening Meteor? I'd have to give her some talk skill so then she can disrupt, like probably like Steel Heart, and then probably Mimic Darvon. Probably will depend on JP. And then quickening helps. Just it helps with stuff like Madlam Gen shots and stuff. And then she can go 40 Faith. Makes Curse String a bit safer if I want to go that way. Though once again, I'd just still be very vulnerable to statuses. I'm really liking Bard with White Magic at this point. I'm really liking it. So a something Mediator with Madlam Gen. A something Mediator. What does a something Mediator do? Do I want the Time Magic Meteor to have Sinkhole? Could be useful. Or just hope for Lucky Stop procs. I can always just throw up an initial. I just throw up in a quick draft of a team, just see how it does in some test matches, and then stuff like that. Yeah. I should learn to tweak my teams better. It's something I don't do. Something I'm not very good at. Like, I only do it for, like, tournaments as well, to really prep, I guess. I'm bad at, like, modifying a team and making improvements, making adjustments, that kind of thing. So hats off to all of you guys who have the time and patience to do that, because I'm terrible at it. Like, I spend a lot of time just trying to make it as good as possible initially, and then I just throw it out there and just forget about it. Okay, let's put this to the spreadsheet. We'll work on name later. So we've got Time Mediator. Who do I want people to go first? The Mediators. Well, we can have the Meteors go first. They're gonna be at least 10 speed from Thief Hadas anyways, so they're gonna be going first. Actually, no, I want them to go. I want these guys further back in the turn order, because this way, if there were other speedy enemy units, they can go first, and then they'd be in range for Toxil stuff. So let's put the Meteors towards the back. Right. Unit order is kinda important. It's definitely something to think about. And not something I considered much until Raven posted his little AI team building guide, which you should all check out. It's great. It's great. It's very detailed. Like, Raven's really good at the game. He's very smart, and it is worth reading. So Quickening Samurai. So we'll have the Bard go first for Magic Song, then the Samurai, and then the Mediators. How's that sound? That sounds good. Let's do that. I'm terrible at names as well. Zodiac Sign. I don't know. White Magic. 40, 70. I'm lazy. I don't see much of a reason to do anything else. So everyone should have... They could all just have best compat with the Bard. Yeah, why not? Pisces. So Magic Song? We got the Raise 2, we got the Suna. Like, I want those for sure. Now what do I do for these? Well, we should definitely get move MP up. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so good. I can either get defense up or magic defense up. Both are good options, and they're both they both cost the same JP because I have both Oracle and Priest unlock. I feel like this up is supposed to be capitalized. So should this up be. Reaction abilities. Do I want reaction abilities? Sure. We're good. And then I can even get raise. I like having that extra raise. It's relevant. The shorter charge time can be incredibly relevant sometimes. I'd rather have raise than Cure 2 just because Cure 2 doesn't do enough. Healing doesn't do enough. Revivals probably more important. I also have the Quickening Samurai for like Murasame, right? Female, Virgo, 40, Samurai, Steel, Bees and Vote, Murasame, Chiri, Quickening. Everyone's happy. Move HP up. Magic attack up. And then I have nothing for the reaction ability, and that's totally fine by me. I could have Meatbone Slash if I swap this to move +1. Like, this is another tough part of team building, the JP management. How do I want to do things? Oh, I have Steel, so it's even cheaper. So I have slightly better. I still don't have much though, and I think Meatbone Slash. Meatbone Slash. I could also get like Steel Heart if I wanted. Is that good? Steel Heart good? Steel Accessory? Steel Accessory. Heretic? Hey, these are interesting things to consider. I've got some extra HP now. If this is the setup I want to go for, I might switch back to move HP up. It's really good. Yeah. It's funny that I just immediately picked up like all the action abilities I wanted. I guess I already thought of the action abilities I wanted. Like for like melee units, I focus a lot more. I typically focus a lot more on RSM, and especially support movement abilities, and then before I decide everything else. But obviously, I know what action abilities I want, so pick those. So then I know how much JP I have to work with. Thank you, Shiffany, for the mem card generator. It's absolutely awesome. It's fantastic. Makes life so easy for all of us. It's great. You're awesome, especially with that recent hack you did with the synthesized shop. It was really cool stuff. Now what? We've got our mediators. I'll start with the something mediator. Using females because of the higher MMA for the talk skills. 40. Boring, that's me. So I don't know what I want to do with it yet. So let's just get the time mage. Let's get this unit set up. You don't want move MP up. Whoopsies. Move MP up. Don't know what you'll want here. Possibly unyielding. Oh, I could give her like a mantle and abandon, I guess. Might be more relevant here. At least like a high M evade mantle, like leather mantle for the that or just defense ring? Oh goodness. Equips. I haven't even done equips yet. Oh my god. Right, first figuring out what you want takes a while, then figuring out equips and abilities also takes a while. Okay, don't move. Sinkhole. And the rest I don't really care about. Alright, if I give her too many other options, she might do too many other things. If I give her Death Sentence, she might just only use Death Sentence once she's in range. I'm not sure if I want that or not. Okay, you get a Madeline Gen. You get a Madeline Gen. Do I want you guys to have talks? Oh, Refute! Oh my god, I forgot meteors have Refute. That's another way to deal with statuses. That's an excellent way to deal with statuses. You should have Refute. You're 40 faith, so you're less likely to get snagged by, you know, paralyzed or whatever. And then I want you to use Don't Move after all. Sinkhole's there for random disruption. Slow Shoe is really good, but the focus here is Don't Move. We're using Don't Move, so you're not gonna move. Support. Unyielding, defense up, magic defense up. I have so much JP to work with here. It almost doesn't matter. It almost doesn't matter. Defense up, magic up. I give you unyielding. I guess. Okay, let's do that. Whoa, what happened? Am I being too concerned about magic stuffs? Because, wait, you have the thing. You have the anti-element set up. Defense up. Right, we got the thief hat. We got the white robe, which also gives us a lot of MP. We got something there. Auto potion. Refute would be good for you as well, honestly. Just go with the Madeline Gen. I'd be fine with blackmail. That's good enough. Okay, so you're pretty darn tanky. Unyielding might make more sense, actually. Let's go with unyielding. I saved some JP this way, too. I don't save JP. Why didn't I save JP? Oh, defense of Oracle. Ha 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 ha. I'm smart. Unyielding, I think, still makes better sense. Let's figure out the accessory and then we're done with this unit. I'll set in the name. I'm bad with names. I don't even know what, you know, etc. I'm just gonna make this a 3, well, yeah. Forget what I just said. Well, basically I'm just saying I'm gonna splice it. I'm silly. I'm silly. Let's finish this unit. Okay, so now, back to the master guide. Back to master guide. Accessories. Now what do I do? Battle boots, probably not. Jimmy's boots, probably not. Rubber shoes, probably not. Feather boots, probably not. Sprint shoes, probably not. Red shoes, probably not. Iron boots, no. Salty Rage, definitely not. I could go with a perfume. Perfumes are pretty good. I have the mantles. Or one of these stats protection things. Angel or Chantage would probably be better. In terms of like an accessory that gives me re-raise. Okay, I'm gonna be boring. I'll say defense ring for now. Can always change it. No. Let's put some more thought into it. Let's put some more thought into it. Yeah. Let's think about it some more. So, I might just be like I might be too concerned about statuses. I go Reflect Ring. Immune to Berserk, and then I get Reflect. A little bit of extra. That would certainly protect me from statuses. It's like, okay, who do I not want to die and get interrupted? Probably my Bard. He can have Defense Ring. Right, he is my only Reser. Unless I choose to give the something Mediate or something that I can revive. I don't want him to get statused out. So Defense Ring makes a lot of sense here. Right? Protects me from getting... But the only thing that can hurt the Bard is Don't Act. Which will hit most people anyways. So, protecting from everything else though with Defense Ring, right? We got the Silence, Berserk, Sleep. Totally fine. And then he won't randomly die from Death Sentence or Dead either. Defense Ring for the Bard, I think makes sense. Let's work on the Bard. We can finish him off pretty quickly. Like, we can just go Black Hood. Let's give you the... I say that and then just let's just fill this out real quick. We already know what those are going to be. I think having that setup is strong. Yes, my units are squishy, but most of my units are squishy anyways. Like, we could just go like high HP here. Oh, or actually we'd want Golden Hairpin for MP. I'm pretty sure Bards can't equip robes. Cannot equip robes. Let's see what the Master Guide says. All the way up. Okay. Yeah. Hats and clothes only. So, got the Golden Hairpin. Could give him Greenberry, but this is a lot more MP. Makes move MP up more effective. He needs the MP for the raise 2s and whatnot. Then for here, we can give him... We give him Brigandine for just straight up HP. We could give him... one of the clothes. So, like... Give him Earth Clothes, we give him Sand Outfit, we give him Black Costume. I don't want Rubber Costume because he's already absorbing water from Defense Ring. So options, Brigandine, Black Costume, Sand Outfit, Earth Clothes. Probably not Earth Clothes just because it only absorbs one element instead of 2. So down to Clothes. Wizard Outfit, don't really need the MA. Definitely don't need the PA. I don't think the speed is worth it. That's coming from me. I don't think Secret Clothes is great for this unit. I'd much rather have HP and some elemental protection. So, at one point, Dark used to be really common, but now it's not so much. It's only like there's like Shadow Shade, Bio 3, which both of those abilities don't get used very often. There's Kotetsu, which is still used pretty often, because that's another fine draw out. And the Demis, which don't use very often. Like, the only thing that Black House from Dark that gets absorbed regularly would be Kotetsu. And then Fire, I guess there's the Fire spells. No one uses Salamander. No one uses, like, Summon Magic isn't used that much. Or I just haven't seen it that much recently. I don't know. I'm a bad person. I don't watch a lot of vids. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry to all the other video recorders. This is hard work. Actually, it isn't that hard. It's just set some time aside and then just make a video. Vids don't take that long either, usually. But it still is effort. Yeah, I'm a bad person. Okay, we know that already. I'm usually not a fan of bringing. I'd much rather have an elemental absorb close, just because for 20 less HP, you can just really mess up some teams. I'm leaning towards that outfit because Glacier Gun does the most damage of the spell guns, and then because a lot of people run Black Costume paired with like Thief Hat, that's another reason to go to like use Glacier Guns. Let's go with Sand Outfit. Santa Outfit. Cool. Bard's done, aside from the name. Names and team name will be a surprise, I guess. Mediators. Let's figure out... Or not status effects. Let's figure out the accessories. Obviously, for the media who I haven't decided secondary on, the accessory is going to depend on what that secondary is, so I should probably figure that out, but we can... Well, let's get the accessory for the time magic mediator. Curse Ring for more elemental protection. Right, that covers Dark and Holy, and then Fire becomes neutral, but everything else is Halder or Nulled. So Reflect Ring, if I'm that worried about statuses and other magic, just have Unyielding though. So I could... Okay, what does she do? What does this mediator do? Don't moves you, interrupts you, maybe don't axe you, hopefully stops you. I wanted to go in the Madam Gen plan, so that's that. And then gets rid of some statuses. I'm actually a lot less worried about statuses now that I remember that Refute exists. Reflect Ring still protects her from, like, Holy. Could go Sprint Shoes for even more speed? Then it's even more unlikely that she'll be able to catch someone with Don't Move. I could go with a Mantle to be annoying. Also helps deal with like Yin Yang magic. Like a lot of the accessories are useful, so it's tough. It's tough. Wizard Mantle's a pretty popular choice. Immunity to Don't Act. Chantage? Re-raise makes her immune to Sleep and Frog. I honestly don't know what would be good here. I could see Chantage being good. It's not great for her because she doesn't have a way to give herself, like, she doesn't have move HP up, she doesn't move MP up. Do I need move MP up? If I can move HP up, that would put me over the limit, I believe. Over the JP limit. No, it doesn't. Oh, sweet. Chantage makes more sense now. But move MP up means infinite don't moves and sinkholes. Isn't that what I want? Those spells don't cost too much. Don't moves at 10, singles at 12. So I have like 8 to 9 casts of those spells. Let's stick with MP. This is in case the game goes long, which it might, just because this team may have trouble killing people. Maybe. I'm counting on the samurai to kill people, actually, which is... awkward. Now that I think about it... Oh god, this team is so bad. This team is going to be terrible. This team is going to be terrible. What is it going to do? What is it going to do? Is okay, you can't move, you can deal with that, and then you kill the samurai, you win? Oh my god. Oh god, this seems awful. This seems awful. Maybe I should just change the mediator to an elemental user. Geomancy user. That could be fine. I could be like a wizard? Like, I could use more AoE stuff, so that's what Geomancy would do. But Madeline Gems! Madeline Gems! I'm going 40-42, that doesn't help. Wait, Stopbox would be fun. She's probably just gonna be full on don't move all the time, most likely. Because people will have ways to deal with, to cure the don't move, and then she'll just have to cast it again. I'm optimistic. I'm not optimistic, this team is so bad. This team is so bad. This team is so bad. Oh my goodness. This is not a good team. Did I give her an accessory? No. Oh god. Like Madeline Gen seems fun, but I don't... Do I want an elemental user? Just for more AoE damage, just pick away. Hopefully combos with Cherry for 2 a KO or near 2 a KO. What? I'd be fine with giving Enchantage. Doesn't make much sense. It doesn't do enough. Like, she gets back up and then what? Cast don't move and runs away? Yay? And then someone else would have to come and help her? Maybe she should just have a quickening item bot. And then the team does even less. What is my team trying to do? What is my team trying to do? Right, that's a good question to always keep in mind. What is your team trying to do? In theory, it's don't move and then stuff. Don't move into stuff. What's the stuff? Hopefully adding stop? I mean, that's what my guys are equipped to do, but is that what's actually going to happen in match? Probably not. Right? She's probably going to be stuck using time magic. So she's not going to be attacking. The bard's going to be singing Magic Song. Or using Raise 2 or Asuna. So only you're really going to possibly add stop. Possibly. You're just going to cherry everything to death. Hopefully. And quickening yourself. Oh, this team is so bad. It is so bad. It's really bad. Geomancy was starting to be interesting. Help on the damage front. Give her like punch art. Second. Give the unit punch art secondary. Could be a guy or girl for Geomancer. And then I wanted to use Madeline, but I don't know. I could still give her like concentrate and hope the Madeline Gen does its thing. No, we're sticking to our plan. We're sticking to the plan. We're sticking to the plan. What's a good accessory though? Wizard Mantle? Sure. Why not? I don't know what's good or bad at this point. Wizard Mantle is... It's okay, I guess. I've been yielding. Sure, you're done. Oh god, this seems so bad. How is this team gonna win? How is this team gonna, like, another good question to ask yourself. How is your team gonna win? How is it actually gonna win? Don't just think about what could happen. Think about what's actually gonna happen in a game. Think about how your team's actually gonna behave. Situations it might encounter. Right? Just think about what happens if your team's put on the defensive. What does your team do? Just think about that. Like, these are important things to think about. Right? What happens if your opponent puts some sashes on you? What do you do to recover? What happens if your main damage dealer goes down? Can you recuperate it in time? Right? What happens if your main reviver goes down? Then what? Right? All things to think about. Okay, we're gonna stick with the plan. Okay, so quickening, punch art, white magic. Those are the options. Quickening and punch art are good because I guess say 40 faith. I want punch art. I want this a secondary means of revival. Only having that semi-squishy bard is let's look at hit rates between. Let's compare hit rates between Death Sentence and Secret Fist. 65 plus MAO. Death Sentence. Death Sentence makes more sense because of the range, but I wanted to use Madlam Gen at range, so let's go with the Secret Fist. This is not smart. This almost certainly is very, very stupid. But let's have some fun. I guess this seems so bad. This seems so bad. I've no, what do you call it? No JP now. Oh god. Finger guard? HP restore isn't gonna do it. Concentrate, so I give speed save? Nope. Don't not enough JP for unless I give it a Secret Fist. I give it a Secret Fist. And speed save, this team is so bad. I can't believe how bad this counter flood. Counter flood. Counter flood. Counter flood? Counter flood. Oh, what do I do? Equip shield. What do I do? Equip shield. Give her Zephyr shield, I guess. What if I do equip shield? I want the Madlam Gen shots to hit though, right? But this gives me JP. Madlam Gen. Madlam Gen is cool. This will be fun. What's a good accessory? Red shoes? Yeah. That would be good. There are battle boots, actually, for the punch art. Either way, you want like an even number, so the dictionaries has like, you want your PA plus MA to be an even number, so then it does better damage because of, Final Fantasy Tactics, it truncates numbers, so if there's any decimals, you just drop the decimal. But wait, she has 40 Fury, so who cares about damage? It's about the stop procs. Oh god. This team is so bad. It's so bad. Let's give you Chantage. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that it's bad. That's all I know. Okay, let's finish up the Samurai and then we'll be done. Kiyomori, Diamond Helmet, I guess. When in doubt. 46 MP. MP up, move MP up. Usually move +1. Accessory. They can equip robes. So linen robe seems pretty good. Wizard robe would also be good. Light robe could be interesting for the region. I think I want like linen robe or wizard robe because this gives me more flexibility in my accessory options, right? So I just want to hit 15 MA. I'm currently 13 thanks to Kiyomori. Diamond helm for the re-raise seems pretty good. Wizard robe gets me there but gives me less HP. Linen robe gives me some more HP, but then I have to pick something that gives plus 1 MA as well. So probably red shoes, but could very well be like reflecting or magic ring, curse ring, not Genji gauntlet. Reflecting doesn't seem bad. Like immunity to berserk, I'll take that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Linen robe. And reflect ring. There's our units. Hello, bad team. I'll figure out the names of the units in the teams, the team name, whatever, but yeah, expect this team shortly. Well, this team should already be up. Well, this team will be up once this video is uploaded as well, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Just thought process behind making a team. A terrible team, a terrible team, this is a bad team, guys. I've been saying this for the last 5 minutes non-stop because it's true. It's not going to win. Like, actually. It's not good, but that's part of the game. Having fun making teams, learning from mistakes, from your losses, see what went wrong. And yeah, just hopefully this was a good, hopefully gave you guys some ideas, or gave you guys new perspectives on how to build a team and whatnot. And if you guys like this, I'll probably do more of these. I might just do it anyway, just because I think it's pretty fun talking out loud. It's nice. Gives me a chance to talk about this game. And yeah, I don't make teams that frequently though, so these obviously won't. These will just pop up on occasion from time to time. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you managed to stick through all of this was really long. At least 1 hour, 1.5 hours maybe. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.